Good morning. Can you believe that it is the last week of school before Christmas? This week I thought we would use our reading skills to do some readers' theater and use our word skills to do some riddles. So that's what we'll be working on this week. Readers' theater is, it's not really a play. It's where you use your voice and use expression so that it makes your character come alive. For instance, if your character is sad, then you're going to use a sad voice. If you are excited, you're going to use an excited voice. So you have to practice beforehand, but you still have the script in front of you and you don't have to do any acting. All the acting is with your voice. And so it teaches you to understand your character by how you use your voice. We're going to have two choices in our Reader's Theater. The one Reader's Theater is the Grinch in the story. So if you decide to be the Grinch, you need to find your Grinchy voice. And if you are Cindy Lou Who, you need to use your Cindy Lou Who voice. And the other play or Reader's Theater is the Best Christmas Pageant Ever. If you're not familiar with this story, it is a really pretty funny story about how this mom wants to have the perfect church Christmas program, but this rowdy bunch of kids that don't really have good parenting and they're dirty and they swear and smoke cigars and everything, and they decide to come to the church and they volunteer for all the parts in the Christmas program. And so anyhow, it's quite the challenge for the mom, and the kids are like afraid they're going to get beat up and everything. So it's a really cute play. I think you'll like it. If you've never read the book, it's a really easy read. But so that is the second Reader's Theater that I chose. So if you are in class, it's going to be worth 50 points. You get 10 points for bringing your script to class. I know that sounds like an easy thing, but I don't want to have to run a bunch of extra scripts. Your script will be highlighted with your part in it. And so if you come that day without your play, then you're going to be not be able to get a good grade because you're not going to have your part marked. You're not going to it's just going to ruin the play for everybody. So I thought I'd put in there 10 points just for remembering to bring your play back to class. So mark it, practice it, keep it in your book bag. And then I want you to demonstrate that you have practiced. This is the only thing we're doing this week other than the Hey, I'm Here's. So you should be able to do a really good job. Maybe practice for your parents. You have to know when your part comes. We don't want to sit there and go, it's your turn, Fred. We're waiting on you. We want it to be as smooth as can be. And so the third thing is speak up with expression. We don't want anybody feeling like that's because they don't understand the show. Okay? But if you speak up so we can hear you and you use the right expression at the right time, then that is worth 15 points. So this is, it's made to be fun, but I also want you to learn from this. Now, if you're virtual, you're not going to be here with us. So what I want you to do is make a video of the play, and you get to choose whether you want to do the Grinch or whether you want to do the Best Christmas Pageant Ever. So you can do all the voices yourself and video that, or if it were me, I'd get my family involved. I bet you have somebody in your family who's pretty Grinchy, or maybe you're Grinchy. Or Best Christmas Pageant Ever, there are a bunch of parts. And even here, we're going to have to share a few parts and use different voices. So anyhow, otherwise, you could do a Zoom session and find some friends. Last year, we did a project, and the one girl, she wrote like a play, and she had a bunch of her friends join her on Zoom, and they did it together. So that's something you could do. or just with your family. Or if you want to do all the parts yourself, then you can do that. But share that video with me when that is done, and that will be worth 50 points. Okay? If you would like a script, if you're virtual and you'd like a script, email me and I will set one in the office for you. But it will be online. You can use your iPad, or you can print it off of there. But if you really want a script, then tell me which script you want, and I will make a copy and have it in the office for you. Okay, well, I hope you enjoy. I thought this is a learning experience because we're learning voice and we're learning, um, uh, we're reading, but I also wanted it to be fun. So I hope you have a Merry Christmas and enjoy your holiday hopefully with your family, small groups. Okay, bye bye.